late October here now, and certainly fall has arrived. We had a first cold front blow through Florida. That is a real, true cold front for Florida conditions, blow through on Friday about midday. So it was cool Friday afternoon, evening, and then it's been quite a mild day today. And then tomorrow, Sunday morning, it's going to be the coldest of the mornings, but it's going to warm up a bit more through the day. So going out tomorrow to Lake Tarpon, going to try to test my theory that the fish probably stopped biting or pretty sluggish as the cold front blew through on Friday midday onwards. A bit sluggish today, and hopefully, by Sunday they're going to be hungry and we might get some fish. I've going to tied on a few baits for tomorrow. Mixture of sort of slow baits, more finesse, some worms. Got a drop shot ready to go just in case, but I've also tied on some reaction baits, so a Jackal TN50 to try to just fish that through the weeds. Also got a Jackal brake blade, which is their version of a chatterbait, also tied on to see if I can get a chatterbait bite happening. And I've got a shallow crankbait as well, a square bill ready to go. So got a few choices there. Also got a couple of spinner baits ready to go just in case that's a type of bite they might like. And finally, I do have one of those small swim baits, the ones I had success last time at Lake Tarpon, just in case we do come across those schooling bass again that are feeding on small bait. Ideally, I'm hoping they're going to be feeding on bigger fish. So we'll have to see how it goes. It should be an interesting day. And from memory from last year in Lake Tarpon, October and November was really mixed. I had some really hot sessions finding fish shallow that were really aggressive, to slow days where we could see the fish in the bottom but they refused to bite. First fish on the little swim bait again. We've got schooled up fish, so we're going to just try this canal again. So He's getting a bit of curry. Oh, yeah. Definitely want to net him. On about halfway back. Reaction bite happening, and my skirmish bait is just smashing them. Oh, he's a good fish. baby one.
This may be hot.
He's tiny. Looks like a bass. Yep.
Low down, deep.
And it was not during the oh, nice, Trish.
Oh my god, I'm breaking my arm, he's so heavy. He's heavy.
Still in the same place. That was a big fish. I got it back.
Hold on, we're all tangled
Wow. Let's see if I can now catch a fish off it.
Did you only do that to unwind it?
No, let's see if it gets a fish off it now.
Oh, both fish.
Yep.
Sweetie, how can you do that?
Okay, that was an interesting day. It was quite a cold morning, and we went straight down to where I thought I might find the fish schooling again, and they were down there. They were schooled up, but moving around really quickly. So we moved the boat into a position where we could see the fish moving past every now and then, and had a really good hot bite there for the first hour. I think we got probably about 8 fish or more in that hour. Lots of fish jumping off, a couple of missed strikes, but they weren't after any surface lures. They were after, once again, the small paddle tail bait was my go-to lure, and Trish did the worm slow rolled through the schools. However, my best bass was caught with a M9 skirmish baits lure, square bill in chartreuse colour, just thrown into the school and rolled back pretty quick, and bang, good hit by a 3-pound bass. So the biggest bass of the day. Got a couple more fish on the M9, and I think Trish got a fish on the worm, and then the schools started to disappear as the sun got higher in the sky. We then had to do some searching to find fish. Found the odd fish in the structure, although my normal go-to place, sort of mid-morning, late morning, in the deep water, in about 10 feet of water, some bait, but not a whole lot of. Well, we couldn't find any bass on the sounder at all. Eventually found some fish in isolated cover, all in about the 6 feet of water. But as we decided to call it a day, we ran. I was trying to run to a new location, and we found some humps in about 13 to about 8 feet of water. I've been there before and not found anything, but we found schools of bass sitting there. So Trish used the worm again, slow hopping it through, got a couple of hits by smaller fish. I pulled out the drop shot, and you'll see the video. You've seen there in the video that the drop shot was a really good bait, got a good hit by a big fish, but unfortunately it was as I lifted the rod, I felt the tap, I tried to set the hook, and it went hard and ripped the rod out of my hand. I probably was a little bit tired by then. We'd been fishing for over 10 hours. Ripped the rod out of my hand, it went in the water. I went in after the rod trying to save it. Didn't get the rod as it went under, which you'll see in the GoPro footage. But fortunately for me, we continued to fish there because there were schools of fish there. I wanted to get a good one to redeem myself after losing the rod. And lo and behold, about 30 minutes later, I hook up to the rod. That's right, I saved the rod, and you'll see that, you've seen that in the video. Got the rod up out of the water, realised the rod was, the reel and stuff was in pretty good nick. Although the leader was quite rough, where it appears the fish had run with the rod for some time. I hooked the rod probably about 20 to 30 metres away from where I lost it. So it looks like the fish was on there for a while and eventually spat the hook. But I got the drop shot out again, replaced the leader, got it back in the water, and lo and behold, caught another bass on that drop shot, albeit it was a small one. Overall, it was a good day for sort of early fall fishing in Lake Tarpon. Fish were, apart from the schooled fish we found, the fish were spread out. But I sense that we're starting to have a change in the bite. Hopefully the fish are going to start moving up shallow, or at least staging to some of the bigger fish, staging to spawn, and I can start getting more of a reaction bite rather than that really slow worm bite or flipping bite. I'm really looking forward to a reaction bite on my on a lipless jerkbait with the break blade, chatterbait, bladed jig, and surface bite. So I'm really looking forward to it. Now, I hope you enjoyed the video.